PNP time, Dr. Dawes had to pick up himself and run, and the Percival time, go overseas, go work, you know. The healthcare system was so bad under Percival that 90% of our trained doctors moved to the Caribbean because of PNP policies. So when they talk about healthcare, PNP never talk about healthcare facility in our country. Cornwall Regional turned into a mold-infested dump under the People's National Party. Me remember when never have baby in a 2003 down a KPH. No elevator. No elevator. You have to walk up the stairs with your pregnant belly. And for those of us who have baby already, we don't know when time pain a bite, you know. I don't have to climb the stairs in a pain and lean up on the wall and drag your back on the wall, go up. In a 2003 under Percival Noel James Patterson, not one elevator in KPH was working. Not one single elevator in KPH was working under Percival Noel James Patterson. No AC was working. Roach and rat was drying away people baby now at KPH under Percival. Me remember when me have my baby, every minute the nurse have to come tell me say to put my baby in the cot. Come me free and come me see some big rat running coming like a man. Me remember when me have my baby in 2003. Every minute the nurse come and say, Mother, put the baby in the cot. Mother, put the baby in the cot. Because when me look and see the rat, me afraid. I did not sleep for the 2 days when me down there. Up all night I watch my baby for a rat. Under Percival Noel James Patterson. When I went to the operating theater to have my baby in 2003, at 3-4 mother line up in the corridor wait for use the bed. 3-4 wait in the corridor to use the bed. As soon as you have the baby, then dry you off of the bed and strip the bed and put you in a wheelchair. You don't even get time for rest. You don't even get time for rest. As you have the baby, then fix you up quick and put you in the wheelchair and push you on. Because they needed the bed. Under Percival Noel James Patterson, baby mother couldn't recuperate in a operating theater when they have them baby. Then draw we off on the bed quick and put we in a wheelchair and push we gone and strip the bed. What is Mark Golden talking about healthcare? I remember in my time when I was growing up, they had a health center where my mother used to use. Started from Edward Siaga time and maybe Michael Manley, to be honest. My mother have 8 kids. Anybody know me? My mother have 8 kids. And my mother carry all of her children them at the health center at the church. You could have go and get your injection. You could have go and get your care. When in the 18 and a half years of Percival, they shut down the clinic. Percival shut down this health center at the church. So when Mark Golden talk about healthcare facility, Mark Golden, you are out of touch. You, Mark Golden, is out of touch. It was the People's National Party who closed every single community health center. PNP did it. I remember when I had my baby in 2003, they shut down the walking distance health center. We had to find money and go to a far one in Garden Town. Even the one in the Mavis Bank division, the PNP turned them back on that one. So mothers have to find bus fare and go to Garden Town. So what is Mark Golden talking about? Let me tell you something, Mark Golden. For those of us who live through Percival Noel James Patterson, you can't draw no shit over our eye. And that is why we are here to educate the kids that were born at Bruce Golden time and Andrew Only's time. We need to remind them of where we're coming from. We need to remind them where we're coming from. It never pretty out there. PNP closed down the health center at the church when I was growing up. That is where my mother used to go get with injection. And at the 18 and a half years of Percival closed it down. And no PNP can challenge me upon that. No PNP can challenge me upon that. They closed down every single community health centers. I know Mark Golden talking about health care. Mark Golden talk about health care. Where was the health care under Percival? During Portia time when we had chikungunya, I remember when my daughter was going to primary school under chikungunya. My daughter catch the chikungunya and I had to rush my daughter down to Windward Road Medical because when we go to the health center in Wellington Town, it was bursting at the seams. Mark, when you can't tell me about health care under PNP. When I took my daughter, when my daughter come home from school, and my daughter scratch, she couldn't sleep, and me couldn't sleep neither. And the next morning, I have to wake up and go down. When I go to the health center, the big security said, "Better come in here, so mommy. We can't help you in here, so mommy. Don't better come." Me have to rush my daughter down a Windward Road Medical and roll out my money so my daughter can get the medication that she need. And for the persons who couldn't afford it, I had to draw them bottom pan bench out of Wellington Town Health Center for days and for hours under the People's National Party. What is Mark Golden talking about, guys? What is Mark Jefferson Golden talking about? We lived through the PNP policies. We eat and drink PNP. We eat and drink PNP. Me experience PNP. I went to school under PNP. I had a daughter under PNP. And my daughter grew up little under Percival and under Bruce and now she adult under Andrew Michael Holness. The security tell me, "Mommy, never better come in here." It's when you're looking at the health center, guys, the yard full. Every bench full. Nurses were overwhelmed. Doctors were overwhelmed. Nobody to turn to. Fenton Ferguson was a failure. And COVID came to Jamaica in 2019, 2020. And this government brought Jamaica through COVID, 2 years of pandemic. And many lives were spared. Our country bounced back. After COVID, a lot of persons get help. We bought vaccine for the people of Jamaica at no cost to the people of Jamaica. The people of Jamaica got vaccine and they didn't have to pay a dime. And the PNP time, if you don't have no money, you pick me up a wall this scratch and go and go take BC. I didn't want to give my daughter BC. I didn't want to give my daughter BC. I wanted her to get the best care because she couldn't manage the scratch. She couldn't manage the scratch. For the parents them who couldn't afford it had to line up at the health center. And some of them couldn't wait and go give them pick the BC. And we lived through COVID, 2 years of the COVID pandemic, where Andrew Michael Holness bought vaccine for the people of Jamaica at no cost. Paid for health care, retrofit how much hospital. Paid nurses. And nobody, and of course people dead, but none of them died at the hand of the government. Nobody died because of the negligence of the government. And Mark Jefferson Golden talked about health care. What health care? What health care? Under Percival there was none. Under Percival it was dog, nyam your supper. And that Percival is who can afford will run. But what about those who can't? They would have to stay. That is what was happening under Percival, Noel, James, Pattison. So Mark Golden, you don't come to the people of Jamaica talking about no health care. Because your government, of which you are a part of, have done absolutely nothing for the people of Jamaica as far as health care is concerned. Your government has done nothing for the people of Jamaica.